tell us Rucker's dead.
What?
Poisoned, I think.
Holy shit, man. Rucker was the voice of the Augmented. People loved him for it. When word of this hits, Prague is gonna explode.
And the whole world's watching. Listen, Miller's gone to meet with state police. Could be our chance to determine his loyalties.
He lives near TF-29. You want us to search his apartment?
Not us. Me. You keep digging into that VersaLife break-in. And see what the Collective can dig up on a Viktor Marchenko. If I'm right, and Rucker was poisoned, all three might be connected. Jensen out.
Stop threatening me before you embarrass yourself. Just wait, I show you. Show me what? You're all talk. You haven't got the gun. Stop acting like a tough guy. What's this? Ah. Let's call it truce.
Sounds good.
What were we fighting about?
I don't remember.
Not much going on.
Adam, you there? You're not gonna believe this, but Vadim Orlov is in Prague.
You're kidding.
I wish I were. 6 months ago, he got an augmented expert's visa and has been coming and going periodically ever since. Border Control logged him in this morning.
I arrived in Prague 6 months ago. Where's he staying?
In the Lilioma Courtyard Apartments on Lavani Street, 2nd floor.
I'll check it out.
Mr. Jensen, it is not our boat, Valley. I have another delicate matter that requires your expertise.
I thought we were even, Otar.
We will be even when I say so, my friend. Now then, to business. You will meet Mrs. Godley, the owner of the Red Queen. I understand she has a problem named Dominique.
Let's get this straight. I'm not a cleaner for the Diwalis. Why don't you send one of your own?
Why? Because I am telling you to do it. I don't mention killing. Just meet with Godley and mind your manners. She's a powerful woman.
More than a few around.
That's the kiss. Hello?
Seraph. I found Orlov. He's dead.
What? Are you sure it's him?
Well, technically I never met him before. I did, however, meet a doctor who looks just like him in Alaska. In that clinic I told you about? His name then was McFadden.
Christ, Adam, what exactly happened to you in that clinic?
I don't know. I was in the coma ward. It was run by the World Health Organization. Facility 451. Can you dig into it?
Of course.
I'm gonna search this body and the apartment, see what I can find.
Anomaly detected. Trace program. Initiate. Access granted. Access granted.
I can't believe Rucker's dead.
That bastard had it coming.
This is only going to make our lives harder. Do you think we'll get blamed for killing him?
Why not? Let them think we did it. Maybe then they'll behave.
Hate to see what these hogs have done.
I'm watching. How can we make deals with them?
That's the kisses as it gets ahead.
In the sewers. Ridiculous.
Always like
For outcasts like Richard, those who feel exiled from others.
Hey, we should fight it out. Let's keep it for jail.
I don't want any trouble. Last week, a truck working for Tai Young Medical got hijacked. A bunch of AUG installation tech was stolen.
Hey, Adam. I heard about Rucker. That's terrible, Adam. He was our standard bearer. What direction will the movement take now?
I don't know. I spoke to Miller as he was leaving. Told me he was going to Gollum City to talk to the state police.
Damn, I hope he has better luck than you and Smiley did. Because if you think that Prague is bad now, imagine what'll happen if reaction to Rucker's death gets violent.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, Fubar is what'll happen. What a week. And meanwhile, I'm going crazy waiting for Dr. Ozen to get back to me with my test results.
How did it go with Dr. Roseanne? She ran some tests?
I swear to God, Adam, these tests that they give me are more stressful than being in the field. When I'm out there, I have immediate feedback every second. And when you're doing these tests, they just stare at you and take notes. I don't like it.
Nobody does. When do you get the results?
Dr. Ozen didn't say. I don't know, hopefully in a day or two.
Try and stay positive.
Always.
So what do you think of our new doctor?
What do you mean?
I just wonder what she's really doing here.
Things are heating up here in Prague. We can use all the help we can get. I'd be worried if Interpol didn't send a psychologist. Besides, I spoke to her for an hour. I like her.
It just seems suspicious to me, that's all. We've never needed a psychologist before. Who's she watching?
Come on, Adam. You keep talking like that, and Chang's going to change all the locks again. There are 87 agents in Prague, and I just finished handing out the new keycards.
I should get going.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Jensen inside the Lake complex today. Now tell us Rucker is dead.
Yeah, I guess he won't be coming in.
And we can...
Daniel Fletcher.
Oh, hey. Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's done. You can't rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Right. So...
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
What did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like the bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a Stanek.
A Stanek? The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Stanek watches are custom-made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option. Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek, founder and owner of the store, lives in the Davnia district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Nice, I'll check it out.
Great, let me know how it goes.
Adam, I'm glad you came back. Wow, 2 in one day. Did maintenance take the plague cross off my door?
I'm sorry?
Arya was here earlier, and now you. That's 2 agents to walk through my door willingly. You know, while I have you, I'd love to talk with you about Rucker.
That's actually why I'm here.
You're kidding, right? Because this never happens. Sometimes I literally feel like a dentist.
I have a suspicion about who might be behind the hit on Rucker. A name. iLink came back with nothing, but...
But maybe I can use some of my shrink your tricks to see what I can dig up. Maybe draw up a profile for you? So who's the guy?
Victor Marchenko.
Oh, this sounds bad. No sweat, it's nice to feel like I'm part of something. I'll let you know if I have any luck.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it.
Hard to believe here.
We're going to be in Dahlem City.
He told me as long as it takes. He's coordinating with things.
I don't know. We could put the name of every organization.
Thanks for taking care of those conspiracy nuts, Jensen. Oh, man, the thought of someone knowing where we are. I mean, I'm supposed to be digging into this Janus hacking collective, but I can't do that if I keep looking over my shoulder, waiting for the next bomb to go off.
Any progress on Janus?
Why? What have you heard?
Don't get jumpy. Just curious.
Janus has officially hacked into my sleep. I wake up trying to figure out who's tracking who. Sometimes I think I'm this close, and then nothing. But I am starting to learn one thing.
And what's that?
The less I talk about how it's going, the better it seems to be going.
You were brought in specifically to track down Janus. You ever worked with them in the past?
I'm not one for collective ideals. Chang looks out for Chang. Sometimes our routes ran parallel, ships in the night kind of deal.
Is the collective as big a threat as people say?
People like to romanticize these kinds of hacktivist organizations.
But you don't see it that way.
They're anonymous, powerful, and convinced they have a stranglehold on what's right and wrong. In my opinion, that makes them very dangerous.
How did you get started here exactly?
Miller came to me in prison, Helping him set up a cybercrimes unit was my way out.
That's a pretty good deal.
Sure, if you're looking to exchange one set of impenetrable walls for another. At least in prison, I didn't owe anyone anything. Here, I don't know. They do a good job of reminding me that I have a lot to be grateful for.
You saying they hired you because they knew you wouldn't ask questions?
No. Maybe. Look, I do ask questions. A lot of questions. Just not always out loud.
Get some sleep, Chang. You sound like you can use it.
It's just chatter on top of chatter.
What's wrong with him? Good luck finding the people who hacked us. Hopefully it
You didn't have anything to do with this, did you all? Not just.
Are you blind? Stand! That shop is closed.
I can see that. What happened?
You must have upset someone. Ogs, Diwali, who knows? But buildings don't just spontaneously erupt into flames. There's always a reason.
I'm looking for Nomad Stanek.
Sure you are. So, is this official? I knew the old man's bastard would finally catch up with you. Who you with? Local? National?
I can't tell you that. If I did...
You'd have to kill me, right? I knew it! The old bastard really stepped in it this time. Anyway, you won't find him in that ruin. He must have fallen behind on his payments.
Did you see what happened to the shop?
I see everything.
And what happened?
This little accident is clearly a message to Nomad. When you borrow money, pay it back.
Was he having money problems?
If you're borrowing money from the Valley, you have money problems.
You said something about his past finally catching up with him.
Playing dumb, As if you don't already know all of this. The demonstrations, the sabotage, they used to call it activism. Now they call it terrorism.
What was he protesting?
Everything. Anti-globalization, the oil industry, boycotts, sit-ins. A real agitator.
Any idea where I can find him?
Oh, well. Prague's a big city.
Might be anywhere. Guy could spend days searching if he didn't have a solid lead.
Yeah, I see where this is going.
Listen, I'm providing a service here. It's only right I get compensated. You know what I mean?
Maybe this will convince you.
Well. Not sure it's worth the information you want, though, considering how much you seem to want it.
Well, I can always take it back. Maybe offer it to someone else.
No. There's no reason to do that. I was just thinking out loud. Nomad's meeting his daughter in a small bar in the red light district, across the street from the Red Queen.
Thank you. Smiley, Stanik's shop was torched.
Dead end?
No. I spoke to a local who says that Stanik went to a bar in the red light district, across from the Red Queen. I'm heading there now.
We have a couple of agents in that district watching the valley now. I'll send them over.
Copy that.
Stanik's shop is closed. Probably for good.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I don't mean to be rude, but I will if I have to.
Ah, customer, right? Over here. What you need?
What today?
What do you want? Hypostims? Pick up a prescription? If you want Mikkel or the doctor, they're not here.
This place has a doctor.
Oh yes, Dr. Sipra, Mr. Big Shot from Tai Young. Who thinks he's too good for a place like this?
Tai Young. What did you do for them?
He calls it experimental neural therapy. If he's so good, how come his patient ran away and he can't find her?
What does an experimental neural therapist do exactly?
He is vague about it, and I don't care enough to ask. You want something else?
Who is Mikhail?
My nephew. He works here as an assistant, but he didn't show up for work today. His apartment is just across the street. Would it have killed him to let me know I can't come in?
Probably not. Especially since you seem like such an approachable boss.
Did you come here for something?
I'll take the hypostims.
Here. But that's all I have for now.
I'll be going.
Do what you want.
To that garbage.
Ah, customer, right? Over here. What you need?
Enough problems already.
headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Investors around the world today rejoiced at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic blade facilities hold the largest and most secure data archive vault in the world. Cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of mega corporations and influential individuals since privacy laws first passed. Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the blade. Between you and me, folks, I think they're just wasting their time. Reporting to
I got enough problems as it is.
Our portable data switch flexible screens, so one fast and other
Glad today.
So many things to see and to do. I expected more of the city to be shut down because of the bomb.
Another one. Who else will take care of it? What a place.
Don't get the overtime hazard safety, right?
Be nice to find another box of somehow. Here on my end.
I've got it all here.
Oh, hello. Jestli v tom fakt jedou, jak to zastaví? Look out.
Want to hear another one? The clockman's clock is ticking.
Good one. Come on, let's blow this place.
Hey, I'm the funny guy, not you.
Fuck off, will you, okay? Get lost.
Someday, I'll be the boss of this family.
Ah, I know. Oyobo girls are apparently animals in bed.
However, I must
One day I'm going to shoot you and no one will answer.
orderly questions, and the limb clinic is not
I apologize.
Not my kind.
Come on, the red light district. Open all night, every night.
Who wants to get happy, eh?
Here we are at last.
Well, there's a beautiful reputation. Private rooms you can occupy by the hour.
Why not?
The place was okay, but for some reason it was really crowded. Everybody seemed overexcited. Did you notice that?
Welcome to my place. Didn't expect to see one of you in here. Not today. You know, with all the trouble.
We're not gonna have a problem, are we?
No. I don't share the sentiment of the ruling class. Just commenting on current events, you know? About the happening in Utolek. So, what can I get you?
What have you got?
I've got surly Welshman and nice rye.
Nothing, thanks.
Suit yourself. We'll talk about it later then. Uh-huh. Don't start no trouble in here, okay? No that says anyone starts trouble, I have to take care of it. You been here long? Oh, I just joined up last week. Y'all want I gave you the creeps. Quit the yapping and get to work. Do you see anything? Yeah, I know. I wanted to help people with my ox. Cool glass. This isn't what I picked. I'm sure I can about this with me.
Maybe I should go
What happened at the train station?
long day. Bookstore, then maybe a drink.
Interesting. I need a desperate. Please, what about me? The fuck do I get up with this?
Well, I might have an idea. Listen, I have a daughter. She's not too young. Almost 16. Bastard.
Okay, forget I said anything. I didn't realize you'd object.
What does that?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
destruction, thanks to Sarah. I warned that the lack of supervision over the drug pushers would lead to mass hysteria and murder. Then, when the two of them collided, they 2 years ago, we ended up exactly what I
Underground websites and radio continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers who are exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage to causing gridlock for hours.
wield the broadsword. How does this make any sense, you fucking garden tools? Wake up!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Is now and forever will be the best signal corporate
Always watching, because you are always watching. In part of the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stealthy.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
reporting to you live from Picus. Picus
Huh?
News, the global leader in
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Welcome to the Irish stool, buddy. Pull one up and I will see what they can do for you.
Irish stew. Catchy name. Very evocative.
I like to think so. Well, what will it be?
Not right now, thanks. I've got something to get to.
Hey, I'm a citizen! I have rights! You cannot detain me without charging me! This I know!
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with us like a good little watchmaker.
I've got this, Agent Riley. You and your partner can relax for a few minutes.
Wait, I know you. You've been in my shop. What is this?
You have some things to answer for, Mr. Stanek. We have evidence linking you and your shop to the train station bombing.
Bombing? No! I would never. I wouldn't even know where to start. You have the wrong man. I don't have a staff. It's only a small shop. You know that. It's Jensen, right? Your name?
It is. Think, Mr. Stanek. Is there anyone else who had access to your shop?
There's only myself and...
Your daughter?
No. Look. Take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have made bombs for them.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame. You need to tell me what you know.
You're right, I know. Allison was in the military. She always wanted to belong, to be part of something greater than herself. She was such a beautiful child. Gifted.
What happened?
After the incident, she met some people. They said they were her friends. I could see they only wanted to use her. Parasites, and now they have taken her. You must help. She is not to blame for this. She has been coerced.
Calm down. What do you mean they've taken her?
Allison and I were supposed to meet here tonight. Instead, one of them came by, spewing curses about fleshers and naturals. He gave me a message from her. She was saying goodbye. But she would never. They used her, and now they intend to make her disappear.
What do you know about these friends of hers?
Other than they were augmented? Not much. They only spoke to Allison when they came to the shop. As if anyone unaugmented was beneath them. They kept talking about the Ascension, whatever that is.
Does your daughter have the expertise to do this?
Much more than I do. She was in the military. EOD, they called it. Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
The bomb squad?
Yes. She was happy in the military. They augmented her, rebuilt her to make her better at what she did. But after the incident, she was dishonorably discharged. She was lost.
That's when these new friends found her.
Exploited her. And now they plan to discard her.
Your shop was firebombed. People in the area think it may have been the Diwali. Did they ask you for protection money?
Redditch? Nicolazzi? No. I make him watches for a discount. I was never a wealthy man, but my shop was well known and respected. After what happened to Allison, Redditch knew I needed all the money I had.
So you worked out a different arrangement. So why would the Diwali firebomb your store?
Redditch is a man of business. If someone makes him a better offer, friendship means nothing to a thug.
Where can I find Allison, Mr. Stanek?
I wish I knew. I would go and get her away from those people. I was about to go looking for her when your goons showed up.
We'll find her. I need you to go with these agents. I'll have some more questions for you.
No! I have to go! I have to help her! She's all I have.
Please, let us do our job.
Find my daughter, or I will!
Smiley, I spoke to Stanek. He's not our guy, but he has a daughter, Allison.
What can I get?
Ex-military EOD. She might be the bomb maker.
So what's our next move?
Stanek says he doesn't know where she is, but I think he's hiding something. The agents are bringing him in. Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean on him. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.